evening is Union Minister for Skills and IT, Rajeev Chandrasekhar. Thank you for joining me on Times Now, Rajeev Chandrasekhar. The question many are asking today is, was this budget a bit of a downer because people expected some good news to come out for the middle classes, some magic potions to come out for different sections of the society, but in the end, playing narrow and straight, wicket-to-wicket bowling, not even a single conceded in this particular budget. Is that a rather drastic way of presenting a budget just ahead of elections?
Look, Navika, while I respect your cynicism or your perspective, I think, as do most Indians, that this interim budget is in a sense, a report card of the last 10 years of Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji's government governance and how he took a devastated economy that was left behind by the Congress UPA India alliance in 2014, has rebuilt it from the lows of a fragile five economy to the world's top five economies over the last 10 years. And he has done this with absolute clarity, hard work, and determination. And the really sharp contrast for those who haven't forgotten is that in 2014, the language that was being used to describe the 10 years of the UPA Congress was a laggard economy, high inflation, people suffering, investors running, and really a bleak future. And in sharp contrast today, we are 10 years after Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, looking at the future with unprecedented optimism and talking about the future in an absolutely, from an inflection point of view. So I think this is not a government, this is not a leader that relies on big announcements and then delivers nothing, which is what we've been used to during the 10 years of the UPA and the Congress. This is a prime minister and a government that has, really got down to basics, done these structural reforms, rebuilt from the lows that were left behind, the devastation that was caused to the financial sector in the 10 years of the UPA, and rebuilt it. So I think for everybody who looks at these 10 years and compares it with the previous 10 years, there is a lot of optimism as you extrapolate and look to the future. So I think that is the big news here. The big headline, if you want it, Navika, is that we are at an inflection point. We are at a takeoff stage as a nation. And today, when we talk about Vikasit Bharat, when we talk about a developed nation as a future ambition, it's based on 10 years of hard work that has really brought us to this place. There is no way in 2014 anybody could have even thought about, forget about developed nation. We couldn't have even talked about low inflation, high growth, high investment, this type of digital innovation that we have seen. That was not the situation in 2014. And that is, in my opinion, the big headline that comes out of this interim budget.